Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer with special guest star, Melissa Belzer. Oh my gosh, that was you behind my hand. Woo! That's pretty exciting. We are in Mesa, Arizona, also known as Table, Arizona, in small, intimate circles. What are you doing?
The microphone fell down.
All right, we're having technical difficulties. I don't know if you caught any of her antics, but we are in Table, Arizona.
Table, Arizona.
Small circles.
Small circle.
Actually call it that.
Yes.
Yes, this one.
Like
this small circle.
Our circle.
We are in Menace Underground, MAF's podcast studio.
Yep.
With all this nice little foam all over the walls and this giant sign behind us, as well as swag in front of us. Dad's Rules swag. Go on and grab your Dad's Rules swag. It'll be linked in the show notes so that Melissa doesn't die of starvation. She can't live on ramen anymore, people. They have soy in it. She's allergic to it. So please buy her swag.
Yeah, I can't have soy. Soy doesn't play nice.
Soy. Yeah. It sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean.
It does.
Yeah.
But it's from the devil.
Well,
for you it is.
Maybe. It's not my favorite.
So what do you want to talk about today?
I want to talk about, I don't know.
Want to talk about cheating?
No. No.
Open marriages?
No.
We discovered that on a recent podcast.
No.
We are not in favor, if you're wondering. How about a deck?
I mean, that works.
Okay. Icebreaker starter pack.
I can't come up with anything important to talk about right now. I don't know. I
don't know why you're brain fried.
I don't know. It's just not coming, I guess. So what deck are we going to do today?
Today we will be doing the Icebreaker Deck.
The starter pack.
Icebreaker Deck, brought to you by Best Self, who is not a sponsor.
That was weird. We just did that.
Yep.
That's funny.
That was pretty fun.
That was fun. We're silly like that.
Yep. Let's pick a color we haven't done. So apparently we haven't done a green card. Green is If You Could.
Oh, there. That sounds like a fun topic.
It does. I really like the Would You Rathers.
Yeah.
But we'll run out of Would You Rathers if we keep picking those.
Yeah.
Then we'll have to go find another deck out there.
True.
I will be in search of more decks.
Yeah.
Because I like the decks and I want to see what other companies are doing.
Well, I could
I really like the Best Self ones though.
Yeah, I could put that on me. Oh, you don't want me to look any more Best Self ones? You want
I
me to look at
have all
different
the
ones?
Best Self ones.
Oh, okay. We have them all.
I've literally bought all their
Okay,
decks.
well, I can look that up because I'm sure I could come up with something.
Yes, Best Self. I really like your decks. Please
do.
sponsor my show so we can get off of ramen. Green
That
card.
is always going to be funny because...
Green card.
Green is what?
If you could, ...
if I could. Okay.
If you could arm wrestle any historical figure, who would you choose and why? You could go at this two ways. Do you want to easily win, so you pick somebody weaker than yourself?
No, I'm going to look for a challenge.
Or are you going to pick a challenge, or are you going to pick somebody that you feel would be equally matched, and you have to have like a battle of the brains?
Always. Always. Let's see. Arm wrestle. I was never a big arm wrestler, but... if I could arm wrestle somebody. Historical figure?
Mm-hmm. Or you could pick a fictitious one. I'm going to throw a curveball in it.
Of course you are.
Look, the cards are guides, just like Uno rules are guides.
I don't know. That's a really big list of people to pick from. Historical figure. Let's see. I don't know. You have somebody in mind already. I need more time.
I do.
I need more time.
I don't
That one's not
know
coming to me
the
as
character's
easily.
name.
Uh-oh.
However, I do know
Would I?
the movie.
Okay, would I?
I would wrestle Sylvester Stallone in the movie Over the Top.
Oh, I don't know his character name in that one.
I don't know his character name either.
Okay.
However, that is an arm wrestling movie.
But that's not historical.
I historically watched it in the 80s.
Now we're changing the rules on the cards.
No, I used historical
from the
properly
past.
in a sentence. I historically watched the movie in the 80s. That's correct, isn't it? It feels correct.
It's An historical figure.
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, I don't know.
That's some great 80s soundtrack music too. It was all
that's true.
cheesy. It was like
Yeah.
ridiculously cheesy.
Cheeseball.
I even think his brother did a song in the movie.
Nuh-uh. Really?
I think Frank Stallone did a song.
No, really?
I think so.
That's new information.
Yep.
Might have to
While you're
consult
thinking,
the Googles.
you distract while I turn off my
Okay.
do not disturb so I can actually look this up.
I'm going to arm wrestle a historical
Google.
figure. Well, I would think I would want it to be a woman, to be kind of easily matched.
Soundtrack.
If I had to arm wrestle anybody right now, I think that would be a challenge. I mean, do I see somebody like Joan of Arc?
Oh yeah, Frank Stallone
Okay.
does have a song in it.
Oh, see, that's new information. I did not know that.
I didn't know Asia had a song in that either.
Oh.
Okay, so the big song in the movie was "Winner Takes It All" from Sammy Hagar. You remember that song?
Yeah,
Ah, such a great song.
it's fine.
I'm imagining I'm hearing it right now.
Yeah, I don't know how the song goes.
I don't know if we'll be hearing it or not, but that'd be
Yeah.
really cool if it was
Yeah.
inserted right here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I absolutely love that song. The ballad was Kenny Loggins' "Meet Me Halfway," but
Oh, that's a good
Kenny
song.
Loggins
Yeah.
did like every song back then.
Yeah, but that
So-
was a good song. I've
so
heard that song 100,000 times.
This soundtrack, what was interesting about it, or was it, is it the album was better than the movie? That happened a lot with these soundtracks back then.
That's probably true.
Like Iron Eagle soundtrack, one of the greatest soundtracks of
Iron
all
Eagle's
time.
a fun movie.
Never say die, Iron Eagle. Yeah.
Yeah, I just,
Lovin' Forever, Now or Never.
I don't know.
I think that's the next line. But I've messed up some
No,
song
that
lyrics.
isn't.
On
I don't think that's
occasion-
it, though.
On occasion.
On occasion.
I have.
Often.
Yes. Did you know that in the
Often
Toto
on occasion.
song, in the Toto song,
Oh, gosh.
Africa,
This is what we were going to talk about.
I felt the rains down in Africa. That's the line.
No.
And then the next line,
I don't think that's right either.
I know it's not.
Okay.
But let me get to it.
okay. Okay. I see. Okay. Okay.
There's nothing that 100 men on Mars could ever do.
Yeah, because that would be the line about Africa. I was like hilariously surprised when he's like, "Yeah, I thought the line was that." I'm like, "Did you analyze that thinking when you're doing like that doesn't even fit?" That's funny. And I'm not saying I get the lyrics right either, but
what a weird song. Because I was like,
would be
I was
weird.
like, this song is so great, but why is it? I felt the rains down in Africa. There's nothing that 1,000 men on Mars could ever do.
yeah. So did you pull up the lyrics so you can like read the?
I will in a
lyrics?
second, but
Okay.
let's digress one more time.
Okay.
Okay, so the song that Frank Stallone did was called "Bad Night."
I don't even know it.
But anyway, he did do a song on there.
Okay.
He had some great artists on here. You had Eddie Money,
Yeah. Okay.
Frank Stallone, Kenny Loggins, Big Trouble, Giorgio Moroder. He did a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
back then. He did the song called "The Fight,"
Yeah.
and if I played it for you, you'd be like, "Oh,
Probably.
this
The
is a
name's
great
familiar.
cheesy song."
Yeah.
Because a lot of it was a weird period for some of that hard rock stuff.
Okay.
Gypsy Soul by Asia, Take It Higher by Larry Green, Winner Takes All by Sammy Hagar, In This Country by Robin Zander, Cheap Trick,
Cheap Trick. Right. I know he is.
and Mind Over Matter from Larry Green. Okay, so let's look up the Africa lyrics from Toto. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so it's going to take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do.
Right.
I bless the rains
Right.
down in Africa.
Right.
So I always thought it was. So when I figured out that it wasn't the Mars line,
Okay.
this is how bad it was. So I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. So when I figured it out, there's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. The next line, I thought it was, I felt the rains down in Africa.
Yeah.
No.
He says.
It was, I bless
Bless
the
the
rains
rains. Yeah.
down in Africa.
I see. I thought that was pretty clear, but okay.
yeah.
funny.
Now here's what's so sad about that.
Okay.
When did I learn that it was not, I felt the rains down in Africa?
Like
So-
not so long ago.
I figured out that I found out that it's not that there's nothing that 100 men on Mars could ever do early in our marriage
Yeah.
because you corrected me.
Right. I did.
However, the next line, I found this out last week. Last week, I learned that it's not. I felt the rains down in Africa.
Seriously?
I bless the
thought we
rains
covered that before. Really?
down
Oh,
in
that's
Africa.
really funny.
I couldn't believe that it took me so freaking long.
That is hilarious.
Because I was listening. I decided to
actually.
step back and just listen to it, and I was like, he's not saying felt.
No.
He is not saying felt. In fact,
Africa.
I think he's saying bless. I'm like, oh my gosh, he
clearly
is saying
saying
bless. He is clearly saying bless.
That's really funny. That's good stuff.
Yeah, there's some great lyrics in this. The wild dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right. As sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti, I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. Yeah.
They're all good words.
Heck yeah. It's one of the, if you ever get a chance to see Toto live,
Do it.
go see Toto live. It is by far, they're like the best live band frickin' ever.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Seen them a few times.
So we started with people that you'd wrestle with, and now we've got into Toto and
Yeah.
Frank Stallone. Went off a little bit of a tangent there. So if you figured it out, I gave you literally
Yes.
11 minutes to come up with
It's
an answer.
an arm wrestle. I mean, I don't know. I think anybody I can think of
You wanna-
historically would probably
okay.
kick my butt because they're all like warrior-like.
Would you like
back
to
then.
arm wrestle? Which of the two genders would you like to arm wrestle?
Well, I'm gonna-
a man or a woman?
No, I'm going to wrestle female and be able
Okay,
to win
perfect.
against a man.
So we have it divided up to about half of the population.
Right, I understand
So
that.
of that half of the population, would you like them to be, I don't know,
I can't
a
think of any
political
like,
figure, a sports figure, a musician? Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
Arm
but
wrestle-
does that
could
be?
you-
Yeah, but
could
it
you
says
arm wrestle-
historical. Does that mean a musician? I'm thinking
Heck yeah,
history.
Madonna sold like a couple 100 million albums. I think she's historical. I think
I mean-
artists are historical. Do you know who Beethoven is?
Yeah, but it's
There
like
you go.
he's in the history books. That's where my mind went. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. It'd be another chick.
Pick a chick. Pick a chick. Which chick would you arm wrestle?
I think I'd want it to be an Olympic person. So let me see. Okay, let's.
Mary Lou Retton.
Yeah, that's who I was like. That's what I was
Really?
gonna say. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I saw that in your brain.
Probably did. I was like
I did.
Mary Lou Retton. I thought she was really awesome.
For you playing
Did I
along
just
at
say it
home,
right?
I
Mary
am
Lou Retton?
telepathic.
Retton? Yeah. See, that was weird. Of all the random like Olympic people.
Of all the random women that have ever walked the face of the earth, I was thinking
No,
of Mary
I guess
Lou Retton.
somebody like an. I guess if you go like that route, I would. Her. Me not now. I don't know. Now I don't think
Me
I
not
would win.
now?
I don't know how old she is. I want to keep it like kind of evenish to at least have a
Okay.
chance, but I'd still try.
So you'd want her
I'd still try.
at current age.
Sure, why
Okay.
not? So that I guess it's not something I don't ever sit around and think, gee, who do I like? Who would like to arm? I don't even really arm wrestle people.
I couldn't tell you the last time I arm wrestled somebody.
That's what I'm saying. That's
maybe
kind of a
like junior high or something.
Maybe we need
Maybe
to-
before then. I don't know. I'm sure. I know I have.
yeah. See, I don't. It's not something I mean, I think I arm wrestled my cousins when I was younger, but they won.
I think what I like about this deck too is that it asks you like silly questions like that. I like silly questions. Silly questions are funny.
Yeah. Do we get to pick another one?
We can save it for another episode.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Yeah, we went off on a little bit of tangent on Toto and Frank
Lyrics.
Stallone.
Song lyrics. Kevin and Melissa and song lyrics? The heck you say?
We haven't talked about song
I
lyrics in a
know,
while.
but that's something that we would be more likely to talk about.
All right, if you liked, hated, or an ambivalent person about the show, which that's kind of weird. How can you just be ambivalent about it? But
I don't know.
Anyway.
Is that like a shoulder shrug? Like,
eh,
is that what
did
that
you like
is?
it? Did you hate it?
Uh,
Meh. You see that? What'd you think of the podcast? Meh. So did you like it? Eh. Did you hate it? Eh.
yeah, I guess.
Just kind of eh.
Just kind
It
of,
was just kind of there.
just kind of
Maybe they need to go.
Just share it so they can consult. Was it meh? Or was it good? Or was it
Yeah, you know what they need
Yeah.
to do is, since the people that hate the show are sharing it with people that they hate and they like, and the people that, or actually they hate, and the people that like it are sharing it with people they hate and they like, the ambivalent people should do the same thing. Now we're going to
Yeah.
cover the whole world.
There you go. We've covered all people.
Biggest podcast ever.
Ones that think are awesome, ones that think that isn't awesome, and
What I
ones
like
that they're
about
just
their
like, blah.
podcast is like they're short.
Yeah.
They're shorter than a sitcom.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there may be some reason that I'm doing them shorter than a sitcom.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah.
like, hate, ambivalent, like, share, comment, review, leave feedback. I think that covers everything.
Yeah.
Oh, buy our swag. Buy our swag so Melissa can eat again. We have taken her off of food until we sell some swag. Hey, somebody had to cut corners.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's how it worked.
That's the corner we would cut.
Yep. True story. I'm going to have some steak and veggies tonight.
That's hilarious.
Yep. Thinking of having a filet mignon. That's how you pronounce it.
No, but that's
If
fine.
you buy it, you can pronounce it.
I
What you like.
guess.
Hey, real quick, you know that when my aunt went over to Germany years ago, she was in a cab and she asked somebody, she goes, is it pronounced Porsche or Porsche? And the guy driving the taxi said, if you own one, you can pronounce it any way you want to. So moving forward, when that filet mignon is in my house, it's a filet mignon. Just like that Porsche in her garage was a Porsche or a Porsche, whatever she felt like that day.
And buy from your local butcher because it's a good price.
Yep. Black and
Amazing
Apron.
price.
Cave Creek in the 101. Not a
Hey.
sponsor, but great steaks.
Yep.
Till next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.